All right, guys. Ed G in the house. You thought I went somewhere? All right. Welcome to my channel. Haters, abusers, supporters, non-supporters, vultures. All right, let's get on in it. We're going to kind of go with the flow here. I've done a reading on this before, and I'm going to do it again. And once all of the corruption, vultures, and everything else settles down, I will get to the reason I'm here. I made a comment on a video about when I first got into tarot reading, and somebody made a pathetic retort, of course. But the comment was, when I first came toward tarot readings, it was because they gave me hope. Now, keep in mind when that was. See, 2019, 2020. The entire world was looking for hope. Again, the article on Coloradians turning to tarot as well. So the only person you all have food here and wasted time of was the divine. So needless to say, like I said, when all of the vultures finally back off and the corruption calms down, I will get to the reason I am here. All right? So right now, though, guys, I want to do a reading on the world on fire. People seem to think I'm preaching about doomsday. I am not. I am talking about hell on earth. So if you think it's not coming, you're only fooling yourself. Oh, and shout out to you, Frankie. Nice to see I can teach you something about the animal kingdom, baby. You're not fooling anybody except for yourself. All right? All right, so let's get on in it. Let me smudge my cards a little bit here. I kind of thought that was common knowledge that everyone knew that when an animal goes quiet, moves into hiding, whatever, it's because a predator is about. When the birds go quiet, you're not hearing any squirrels, anything like that. Of course, now, if you live in the city, you know that you probably wouldn't know that. There was a lot of corruption here. Let me give you guys an example. I couldn't help but laugh. Now all I can do is sit back and laugh because the other day I left my house, and where I live, when I go out of my second driveway, it's an incline. Now that Yukon is long. So not only am I pulling out of the driveway already on incline, there's a disadvantage because I'm in a horrible curve. People do fly around that curve. So anyhow, as soon as you come down off the decline into the curve, you have to go up a hill. So thank you, neighbor, for removing it. What do you call those? It's a mobile radar detector. All I could do was laugh when I saw it. I've never seen such viciousness, especially out of grown men. I've never seen such pettiness out of grown men. All right, but we're going to move on because the divine's going to take care of it. Good Lord's going to take care of it. What's done in the dark always comes to light. And let me give you another example. You can't come in the middle of a story and think you know. Example being somebody out here hollering, oh, your ex is a drunk. Not knowing you're preaching to a used-to-be crackhead drunk. Trying to tell them their ex is a drunk. I've never seen such disgusting energy. All right, but moving on. Like I said, I will get to the real reason I am here. And the real reason I am here is World on Fire. All right. Like I said, there are some good readers out here. First off, no one has the right to play games with someone else's life. People seem to, everybody wants to holler about karma, but people don't seem to think that karma's going to come back to them or catch up with them. And I can promise you, I'm screaming it at the top of my lungs, and people just aren't seeming to get it. Balance is universal karma. All right. Lord, I ask that you bring down your divine white light. Let it flow through me as I give this reading. Speak truth and nothing but truth to my knowledge. All right, let's get on in it, guys. And like I said, there are some excellent readers out here, but be careful who you get your readings from. There was a lot of hacking and other things going on. As you all can see in the news, the FBI just shut down quite a few extensions of things that were being, things in our world that were being hacked. So, if you think it's not going to come back, sit back and wait, baby, because it's coming. All right, we have the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands. We have the Seven of Fire, which is standing your ground. And we have the Messenger of Fire. That's a lot of Leo, Aries, Sag energy, but energy only. What I see here is some type of proposal. Someone was standing their ground over and bringing a message. Being the fact that that is Wands and that is Messenger of Fire. That is someone passionately bringing forward a message. I mean, at this point, the only question in my mind is who paid the bum? Who paid the bum in Baton Rouge? And I'm sure that'll come out as well. All right, moving on. Messenger of Air. So we have someone trying to bring a message. We have the Moon. It was possibly a message about what is happening in secret or something that did happen in secret. There could have been something happen in secret to the person that was trying to bring the message. And then we have the World. World on fire. All right. Moving on. Like I said, guys, I'm not going anywhere. I do work a lot of hours. Anywhere from 12-hour shifts a day to 16-hour shifts. Hey, if I'm sitting here in my house dressed, that's exactly what I'll do because I wear scrubs from 12 to 16 hours a day. So when I'm at home, you damn jiffy, I like to be comfortable. All right, so then we have the Two of Air. So we had a proposal, a choice a person made. We had the Nine of Fire, which we know is burdens. So we have someone having to stand their ground over burdens, someone trying to bring a message. A lot was done in secret. Apparently the message has to do with the world on fire. If you cannot look around you and see the sickness going on in the world, not just the sickness, the corruption, our world is burning down, literally burning down. And instead of people voicing good messages to help the world, instead there's a lot of corruption going on. A lot of vultures, demons, and people that try to portray other people are sick, but apparently they have a sickness in their head because do you realize for that many people to gang up and target one person or to target a person, that's a sickness. You have to seriously have something wrong with you to think you can do that. Little cliques and covens and maybe it worked for you in the past. Hell, who knows? All right, then we have the Eight of Fire. You see how much energy and action we have here on this board? There's a lot going on in our world. All right, as we know, the Eight of Wands represents messages. So we have someone, and I'm going to get to my point about the world on fire, standing their ground over being burdened or standing their ground while burdened. We have that Messenger of Fire, someone trying to bring a message forward. Eight of Fire. A lot of messages. This person's trying to bring a passionate message forward. And boy, did it set off and trigger a lot of other messages. Then we have Strength under Messenger of Air here. This is intelligence. This is quick wit, sharp tongue. I just can't say it enough. Prepare. I'll tell you what, let me give you guys a clue. If you've never read Stephen King's The Stand. You may want to read it. All right, then we have the Seven of Air. What was done in secret that someone thought they got away with. Then we have the Page of Water. This could have been something done to a Capricorn, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this was something done by a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or with the help of a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, guys, so what we have here is, like I'm telling you, world on fire. We have that Four of Fire, which normally represents some type of proposal. So someone took a proposal. We have choice here. And they did this against someone who had to stand their ground due to all of the burdens someone was trying to place on them. And as you can see, you see the star? She has here the stars. You know, somebody tried to shut it down. Somebody didn't want it seen. There was a lot that went on in the background. Then we had the Messenger of Fire. So someone is trying to bring forward a message. Message S has to do with the world. When this person came forth to bring forth their message, it triggered a lot of people. And messages started swirling everywhere. This person came forward. This is no wimp. This is no spineless. This is a strong person. We have strength on Messenger of Air. So someone is coming forward very passionately with a sharp tongue because they are trying to give a message. This could be a message from the divine. This could be a message the divine wants this person to give. Then we have the Moon and the Seven of Air. So when this person came forward with their message, there were proposals made, choices made. That person had to stand their ground because so many burdens were put on them. Messenger of Fire, very passionate about the message that they have. Messenger of Air, strength. Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, what was done in the dark. And then we have the World and the Page of Water. All right, guys, so let's get on in it here. Like I said, if you can't see how our world is burning down, if you cannot see the corruption, and I am going to speak on a lot of that later, the energies that are spinning through our world, the animals, the child abusers, the corruption, world on fire. How have you helped? The only help you gave, not that anyone's asking you for help, pity, or anything else. I'm here to give a message. I don't ask for people's pity. I care less about your pity. I've been standing strong, providing for myself a long time in this life. All right, moving on. But what I do know is, you know, whoever was doing the hacking, the targeting, whatever, you know, apparently you got away with it for a long time. Those days are over. The divine says those days are over. All right? All right, so moving on. Let's see what we have here. Four of Fire and Two of Air. On person that came forward to spread their message. Proposals started going about. Choices were made. Had to do with the Page of Pentacles. Offer coming forward. That could have been the offer of this person simply coming forward to speak their message. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Someone could have taken a proposal that had to do with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. It was a choice they made, the proposal they brought forward. Where some folks thinking about it now, huh? On our Seven of Fire, where this person has had to stand their ground because of the burdens. There's folks thinking about it now. Thinking about what they did. They're laying in their bed at night. Thinking about the corruption, the abuse. They're thinking about what they did. And they're still not seeing. The sword down here, they are still not seeing the main issue. All right, moving on. We had that Messenger of Fire, someone passionately coming forward with a message. The Eight of Fire triggered a lot of folks. Catalyst. Animals went crazy. Chariot. Had to do with someone's forward movement. Then we had the messenger of air and strength. Here we have offer. Could have been refusals of offer. Could have been to make sure someone was refused an offer. But the way we have this with messenger of air and strength, it was to stop that strong message from coming out. So there were some folks that were worried about what was going to come out. Could have been an underground coven, an underground vein of drug addicts, abusers, users, con artists, and what was done in secret. All right, tell us about it. What was done in secret? Double confirmation, 7 of air, and 7 of air. A lot of folks thought they was going to get away with some shenanigans. Divine seen it all, baby. All right, so our world is on fire. No one can stop it but us. And instead of, no one is saying, follow me. And it's so contradictive and fake of people to portray that and put that out there when some of you have thousands of followers. All right, next we had, there it is, World, Page of Water, and again, Knight of Cups. So we have, again, something that was done by Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or helped with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, help of a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There was a lot of corruption, a lot of abuse, and that's truth. Straight truth. As we know, the little ivy type leaves on the Ace of Swords is victory or sacrifice. Then we have the seeds that are already planted in the hand of God, the hand of the divine, bringing forth truth. All right, moving on. Yeah, see? There's a lot of folks now thinking about 5 of Swords. All of their manipulation to burden someone. Because again, we have someone that had to stand their ground due to all of the burdens from the proposal. And there we have some folks in their head over the manipulation. The gossip, how they tried to dishonor someone. They tried to dishonor a messenger of fire, messenger of air. They tried to bring a lot of corruption, a lot of burdens, a lot of BS into someone's life. There was a lot of manipulation that took place here. This could have been jealousy, corruption, pure evil. Pure evil. All right, so then we had that messenger fire, someone coming forward passionately with a message that was the catalyst put off that caused a spin-off. This catalyst caused a spin-off of messages ricocheting around the world over someone's forward movement. Someone did not want this message, these messages, to come forward. They did a lot in the dark to prevent it from happening. What's done in the dark always comes to light. And don't think just because you come in on half of a story, you know what truly happened. And I'll give you a prime example of that. These past 5-6 years that I've been targeted and had so much corrupt, evil crap done to me, you know, people seem to think they know you when you do not know my past life. And I'm speaking on the prior to the past 5-6 years. Thought ever occurred to any of you? Good people get tired of being abused and used. I know I have. So as far as helping buy people vehicles, helping pay rent, helping pay lights, yeah, I've shut that chat down. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. Is it something I will completely stop? No. It's not how the divine made me. But it sure taught me some lessons. All right. So then we have on our messenger of fire, all of the folks it triggered, they're now up in their head over the manipulation. Messenger of air, strength. This could have been an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that jumped on the bandwagon as well, trying to make sure someone received no offer. I see several things here. Like I said, there is someone coming forward with messages, passionate messages, sharp of the tongue. They have literally had to stand their ground over a message they are trying to give to the world. Here we have fairness and wounded warrior mode. This fairness card also represents justice. The scales being balanced. So there was someone in secret that jumped on the bandwagon to try to prevent someone from coming forward giving their message to the world. It could have simply been because they were butthurt over someone no longer sharing with them, wanting people to refuse this person, rebuke this person. It's evil. That is nothing but evil. All right, and here we have contract. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, simply energy. The fact that we have contract and we have King of Swords, this does represent, 1, a King of Swords, 2, a judicial system. And you know what? We're going to leave that right here. So there was someone that was butthurt that tried to use the judicial system to sit someone down, put someone down, stop someone. And what it was, the entire thing was corruption. It was done in the dark, behind the scenes, because here we have the moon, the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. So there were some very evil entities. And yes, that's an entity, because when that's how you go through the world, with this type of actions, I do not care what face you try to portray, be it Christianity, Buddhism, whatever you are trying to portray. You are fake, you are false, and you did a lot behind the scenes, a lot of corruption. Devil. So someone did something in the dark here. Could have been against a Capricorn. Could have been a Capricorn that helped do this to someone. It was done in the dark. And it wasn't this Capricorn, baby. Because I stand on what I stand on. I'll say it right here. I don't have to do it in the dark. So this appears to me, somebody wanted to sit a Capricorn down, shut them up. They did a lot in secret, in the dark, because they did not want this person's message to be heard by the world. All right, moving on. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, again, King of Cups. So this appears to me someone did not want a message heard about what was done. Again, like I said, I see several things here. Someone didn't want a message heard about what was done to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone didn't want a message heard that was supposed to come, that was supposed to be carried to the world. Someone simply didn't want the world to know what was done in secret. Now, this could have been a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that did this to a Capricorn. This could have been a Capricorn that the judicial system did this to. There was a lot of corruption here, a lot done in secret. Someone did not want a message getting out to the world. Here we have, again, the world. And options. Somebody didn't want anyone to have any options when it came to their message getting out to the world. World on fire. There's a lot of folks that involved themselves in something they never should have, that had nothing to do with them. But they rode the bandwagon. They made their pentacles. It's sickening. It's very sickening. What you all have contributed, what you did, while you sit back and call yourself divine, while you sit back and call yourselves Christians, while you sit back and call yourselves good people. Some of you know you're not good. You know you're a shitty person. But you sit behind your mask while you target other people because you don't want the truth coming out. So there was a lot done here to sit someone down, shut someone up, so the truth wouldn't come out. Some folks did it because they didn't want their crimes being exposed. Some folks did it because they didn't want their mask ripped off. Some folks did it for their own gain. I know a Leo that did that. Again, it doesn't matter who you are. Christianity, Buddhism, someone trying to cover their crimes, someone trying to keep their mask safe. This is the time of exposure. Everything will come out. It's going to fall out like a bucket of guts with a severe laceration. Everything that was done. All right, let's get an angel message. I will be doing a part 2 to this so we can focus more on the message that was supposed to go out to the world and not just the person that was targeted by a lot of demons. Evil. Evil at its finest. If we do not open our eyes and take a look around at what's going on in our world, we are going to self-destruct. All right. There's going to be more crime in the streets. There's going to be blood. There's going to be blood flowing in the streets. People are going to be flatlining each other over food. But you guys didn't want to hear all of that, did you? All right, moving on. All right, our angel cards. Patience. Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Compassion. Archangel Zedekiel. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. There's a lot of corruption that went on here. A lot of it was self-centered, bigot, racist, jealous, everything that's consuming our world right now. It all came to the forefront. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect. And you are ready to soar. Beautiful. All right, guys, that's what I have. I'm not going anywhere. I do work a job. I'm fixing to take on another job. I'm going to do whatever it takes to prove my case, my son's case, these children's case, to prove the case of what was done here. I have said before, our world is literally being taken over from within the structure. And it has a lot to do with hacking. We're being sold out by some of our own. How do you think our world is going to stand? Do you not understand that people will sit back, watch us burn it down, baby, before they roll their tanks through our streets? Do you not get that? You are more focused on your pentacles, which will have no worth. You were more focused on bringing someone else self-destruction, stopping someone else's message from getting out of greed, envy, pride, ego, jealousy, and evil corruption. Prepare. Because if you think this is not coming, the only person you're fooling is yourself. And when this happens, your money will not matter. You better make sure you put the right person in the presidency. Because I'm here to tell you, if you don't, you think it's a circus show now, it gets 10 times worse. It gets 10 times worse. We have pastors that are so busy trying to prove who someone is, who someone isn't. They are failing to receive the message from the divine. You know, when C-19 went down, we all rode into 2020. People were on rooftops praying. People were trying to understand what is happening. Let me tell you what's happening. God is pissed. For many, many years, we've consumed each other. We've done racism against each other, corruption against each other. People are already dying in the streets. Slaughter, mischief. If you think the devil isn't roaming this earth, you think wrong. I want to say Bible quotes. When he risen, it was within us. He was risen within us. And look at how corrupt you all became over some money. While you tried to spin it, twist it, and make it look like that's who I was. I never said I was perfect. I never said I was 100% angel. We all have human needs, earthly needs, and some of us take that a little too far. The divine does say to turn the other cheek, but I don't think it says let somebody stomp you until you're drowning in a mud puddle. So this is my message, guys. This is what I have to say. If someone has done something corrupt like this to you behind the scenes, trust it is going to spill out like a bucket of guts in the moonlight. So if you think, while you sit here and try to portray that you are innocent, goodly, godly, what you did was nowhere near that. Especially if you jumped on this bandwagon. Because that was pure evil. All right? So trust this. The divine seen it all. Justice will come. All of this corruption that took place, this has all been a work in action ever since 2018. And it's still spinning. It's still coming. Nothing has stopped it. Nothing's going to stop it. Do you know who makes this better? Us. The world as a whole. We are the only ones that can stop the self-destruction. We are the only ones that can stop our world burning down. It shocks me that people cannot see what's coming. It shocks me that people do not understand. Some people get it. Some people are already preparing. If you think someone will not leave you lying in a ditch, look around you over a Snicker bar, you think wrong. While you are so focused on your own gain, you're not seeing what's coming. And again, I'm not speaking on some doomsday, which of course that may be what it turns out to be. But what I am speaking on is hell on earth. Some people don't believe in the divine. Some people don't believe in a higher up. Some people do not believe in a heaven and hell. You may want to rethink that. Because hell is going to be right here. Like I said, if you've never read the book, The Stand, go catch the ending of it. Go catch what happens in Nevada. And what that represents, what he's talking about, is literally drunken, partying, orgies, drugs. And in the end, guess who gets blown to smithereens? Which means, guess what gets annihilated? That type of thing. That type of underhanded, sick vein of sickness and corruption. Where folks jump on the bandwagon out of envy, hate, lust, spite, corruption, greed. That is what is going to spill out like a bucket of guts. All right, guys. So that's what I have. I will be back, like I said, to do a part 2 and focus more on the world on fire. Where the little demons were led with their own corruption. And G, if you like to read, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If not, thanks for viewing the channel. Peace out.